you rather have the brand new PS5 or a weekend with these three lovely ladies and you can do anything you want with them?
Wait, anything with them?
Like anything.
A whole weekend?
A whole weekend.
Damn, with the PS5 though.
On June 11th, 2020, the balance of the world was altered because on that day, the gracious, precious PS5 was announced and it had the entire world geeked. Guys was glazing on the first 3 seconds of seeing it, and I can't blame them because before revealing it, they had a Hall of Fame video game showcase. They started off showing us Spider-Man Miles Morales, and this was back when you had Crazy Motion before Shameik Moore started doing his BS.
I should be over all the butterflies, but I'm into you. Hey, baby.
Mods, crush the skull, thank you.
They also showed us Ratchet & Clank Rifts Apart. I remember seeing the Rift mechanic thinking that it was groundbreaking technology, and many more games. So after showcasing some great games and revealing that beautiful, sleek console, I kid you not, I put my hand on the TV screen and said, "You are mine!" And in September the same year, they revealed the price. And when I saw that £450, I fell down to my knees immediately. Because one thing I failed to mention was that I was 14, so obviously I had no motion. But to remove myself from the equation, we jumped to November. PS5 releases, and they sold 2.1 million units on launch day, outselling the Series X by far. And I promise you, everyone saw that coming. They dead dropped a mini fridge for a console and expected people to get geeked. I even had an Xbox One at the time, and when I saw that, I was dead contemplating buying the Roblox console. But here's where things got grim, because I'm pretty sure on launch day, the PS5 had already sold out. No matter what store you clicked on, all you would see was this. Guys was really on the sites moving at speeds comparable to Willy Rest to even get a chance of purchasing it. Because on one side we had the chuds that was stalking store pages and reloading the site every microsecond. Then on the other side we had the scalpers, the plagues of the universe. These lot would literally use clankers to buy the P5 and then go sell it for the price of f***ing gold. I know them guys was geeked as hell behind the screen, selling it for them extortionate prices. And so obviously because of that, foolish people such as myself thought that it was just a one-off incident and by Christmas, I would see the beloved console under the tree and not Triple T. But boy was I wrong, because for the next 2.5 years, the PS5 was damn near impossible to get. You'd have a better chance taking food from Rod Rave's plate because you could never walk into a store asking to buy a P5. Workers would dead look at you, then go on to pretend to look at their iPad and give you their mandatory bot dialogue. So sir, from what it looks like here, it seems we're out of stock, but you can join our newsletter.
Hey Squidward, shut the fuck up.
And online wasn't any better. You hop on the Curry's website, blink, and that was gone. You new gens don't know the pain of logging into YT and seeing all your favorite content creators already flaunting the P5. I remember seeing Marcus Brownlee get it. When I saw he had it early, I was hating. I was enraged, purely for the fact that he has a high top and he got a P5 early. Like, I remember I wanted it so bad, I was genuinely LARPing having a PS5. I would be in school telling guys a new lie every week. Yeah bro, I got the P5. It's just like my aunties. Wait bro, I thought your auntie lives in Congo. It became a running joke with the guys that I was never gonna get the PS5. And what made it worse is that I was dead starving myself. Every single piece of pocket money I got went straight into my P5 fund. I was not buying no lunch. So in school, you'd be eating your food and I was there. If you had any snack, I was there. After school at McDonald's, I was there. I was moving like Humpty Dumpty and that. However, for reference, I just asked ChatGPT to make a spreadsheet on every restock date from the launch in November 2020 to November 2021 and how fast they sold out in the UK. So if you want to find out in other countries, just use this prompt. But bro, I'm gonna read some of these because this is ridiculous. On the site called Very, it was gone in 30 seconds. 17th of March, Amazon UK, it disappeared in minutes. 11th of May, August site, from around 10 to 30 minutes. Every single drop in September was typically around 5 to 30 minutes. So that goes to show how fast you had to be moving to get these. However, one thing I failed to mention was another big reason as to why it was so hard to get a PS5 was because there was a massive shortage in these chips that were used in the console. So because of that, it also made it increasingly hard to get one. Besides that though, there was one man who made it possible for me and many others to get a PS5 in the UK, and that was the Asian Nomad. Bro, I kid you not, without him, I would not have my PS5. I'd still be playing on my Xbox One. No matter the time, every single restock or even rumored restock, he would be there feeding the community. Until for me, in August of 2021, he made a short saying that all Smith Toy superstores were getting a restock. And I just so happened to have a local Smiths. So bro, I kid you not, I literally hightailed it to the Smiths. Keep in mind, I didn't even have all the money at that point. I just wanted to see if it was actually there, maybe get a quick sniff of it. However, this time they actually hit me with a new line. They said, if you want to, you can deposit £20 and in our next restock, we will hold one to the side for you. The moment I heard that, I had the fattest grin on my face. I don't think I've ever been happier. There was no words to describe how geeked I was in that moment. I ran back home as fast as my fat ass could and grabbed a 20 sheet for my fun and hit that deposit instantly. Then on the 16th of August, I happily claimed my PS5 with a smile on my face. Don't get it twisted though. I was walking back home turning my neck every millisecond. I wasn't taking any risks. I seen way too many videos of guys getting their PS5 snatched. But besides that, I'm interested to hear you lot's PS5 stories, the struggles you went through to get it, how much you got it for, if you got ripped off by a scalper or anything like that. So please let me know. But I really do hope you man enjoyed this video. Have a great rest of your day or good night, and in a bit.